So when my fiancé and I, who is now my husband, decided to start the K-1 visa process, we had absolutely no idea where to begin. So we decided to contact a lawyer and paid $400 for a 1-hour Zoom call. And during the call, she asked us questions about our relationship. And then she gave us two options. One, she said she gave us option for a K-1 visa, and the second one was a spousal visa. So we decided to opt for the K-1 visa process. And then she said she was going to charge us $4,000 for the first filing process, that's filing the I-129F. And then when I arrive in the US, we're going to pay another $4,000 to her to help us file the green card application. That's $8,000 in total for legal filing fees, excluding the government filing fees. So my husband and I decided to do something different. We went on YouTube, Google, research information, and did the process on our own. We did not pay any lawyer. And if you're someone who is about to start this process, watch this video. And please, I am not an immigration attorney. I'm just going to be sharing this information based on my own experience and experiences of other people I have seen online, okay? And please, I am not saying using a lawyer is a bad thing. That's not. They are also necessary in some cases, okay? It's just that some couples do not know that this process is just a paperwork. So guys, watch this video. So this visa is specifically designed for couples who are in genuine relationship and want to build a life together in the United States. Before starting the process, you must make sure you meet the requirements. First, the person filing for you must be a US citizen. Permanent residents cannot file K-1 visa. Second, both of you must be legally free to marry. So let's say one of you was previously married. Their divorce must be finalized. Third, both of you must have met each other at least once in the last 2 years. And then fourth, both of you must genuinely be ready to get married within 90 days of arriving in the United States. The K-1 visa process happens in several stages and involves 3 government agencies. So the agencies are USCIS, NVC, which is the National Visa Center, and the US consulate or embassy in your fiancé's country. So from start to finish, the process might take 10 to 15 months depending on the case and the processing time. So the first step is for the US citizen to file a petition. So that's when you fill Form I-129F and then submit it to USCIS. So what's the purpose of this filing? So the purpose is for you to prove that your relationship is real. Once you submit this petition and USCIS receives your petition, you will be sent a notice of Action 1 stating that USCIS has received your application. Processing at this time can take several months. I would advise that you use that time to start preparing your documents for your interview. Don't wait until you receive your approval. So once your USCIS has approved your case, they will send you, the petitioner, notice of Action 2 stating that your petition has been approved and that your petition has been sent to the National Visa Center. So the NVC will assign your case a number and send it to the US Embassy in your fiancé's country. So once the case arrives at the US Embassy in your fiancé's country, your fiancé must complete the next step. So one of the first things they will do is to fill out the DS-160 application form online. Many people make mistakes that delays their visa process. One of the mistakes is not providing concrete evidence of their relationship. And another mistake is you not being able to answer questions during your interview, follow-up questions. Another mistake is inconsistent answers during your visa interview. It is also important to make sure that all documents are complete and accurate. So being organized can make a huge difference in how smoothly your case moves. The visa interview is one of the most important parts of the process. So during your interview, the consular officer might ask you questions like, they're going to ask you a question about your relationship, and they may ask you questions like, how did you meet? How often do you guys communicate? What are your preparations about your marriage and all that, And if everything goes well, your visa would be approved. Yay! Also check the description below where I've included a free K-1 visa checklist to help you kickstart the process the right way. So if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe for more K-1 visa guide, okay?